Hello. Welcome to What We Do, walking with Dave and Marcia, walking through Toronto. This is an episode about being in a higher place. A couple of times ago, we took you into the ravine of Toronto, full of lush trees and bushes and even a little stream. Today, we're going to take you in a neighborhood that's close to ours, over a quite nice pedestrian bridge. The bridge goes over the railway tracks. And if we had to title this episode, I would entitle it A Tale of Two Groceries, because on one side of the tracks is a big grocery store. Then you climb up this bridge, which goes around and around, then you climb over it, and then it goes around and around on the other side, and there's another big grocery store. So if this episode had a title, that's what it would be, Dave.
Oh, okay. I would have called it the Overpass because we do so many underpasses.
Yeah, that's true. But let's go to the Overpass. Let's tell you where we are. We're in Gerrard Square. That's Pape and Gerrard. It's a mall. So that's the south side of this bridge that we're about to go over. It's a pedestrian walkway. And I think a lot of people just take it for granted now because it's been here for so long, but it's actually quite beautiful. And the view from the middle of the walkway on top is fantastic.
It goes over the railway tracks.
I said that.
Yeah. It's an overpass.
It's an overpass. It's not an underpass.
These people are going.
There's not
up
going to be
the
lots of
overpass.
people going. Because it's an overpass, Dave. See, it
Yeah,
goes like
and-
this and like this and like this.
And I think it's appropriate also to say that both of the grocery stores that we're seeing today are economical. And that is, those lights are Gerrard Street.
Yeah, Pape and Gerrard.
And that's the end of Pape on this side, and then the other side of the overpass
yes,
is the other side.
the other side of
Pape.
the
It
overpass.
continues on
you
the other
can
side.
only come out the other side. Whatever that street is, that's the street.
Right.
As usual.
But it just happens to be Pape. We learn as we go.
Yes. So you're looking south from the first, what would you call this? The first level of the climbing section of the bridge, south onto Pape.
Yeah.
And-
You see, off in the distance is the tower of the sewage treatment plant,
Yes.
which is down sort of towards where the episode where the streetcars and Minto Street was,
Yes,
I
that's
think
right.
earlier.
Yeah.
That area. But this is, as we said before, the where this part of Pape Street ends, and there's an interesting collection of stores here.
Little
and
tiny old stores.
just to sort of list them, there's a building supply place
Where
beside
we got some bricks for our sidewalk.
beside the hip hop brand name fashion store. Then there's a hair salon and a
Hair In it's called.
nail care and a law office, and then a great pizza place down on the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
interesting mix.
interesting. And there are no high rises in this neighborhood yet. There may be some coming soon. There is a building over there, sort of. But right now, the neighborhood is still
Relatively condo free.
relatively condo free. Not too bad a climb. It's not a steep climb.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very gradual. In the winter, it can be a little icy, but they're pretty good in the winter about putting the salt down. Turn around and suddenly you're in the light. You're in the...
And the railway tracks, as mentioned, are right there, and that's the main line heading east.
And
Go
west.
train and right, depending on the
and west.
direction, east out of town.
So once you turn around in there, you come out from the shadow there, and suddenly there's all this sky. We're talking a lot in Toronto when we do this show about sky. And this is one of those examples where you kind of go, oh, look how high I am, and look at all the sky. Also, look over to that section there, and you'll see Toronto's answer to the Louvre.
There's a pyramid,
I don't think it's by IMP.
but if you do go in there, you'd be hard pressed to find the Mona Lisa.
Yes, and if you didn't look up, you wouldn't even see the pyramid, the glass pyramid. You can only see it from here. You can't see it on ground level. So you have to come up here to see the beautiful Louvre-ette.
But we're also approaching quite a nice view of
Yes,
downtown as well.
Toronto, downtown. And a little bit of graffiti. That's new. I haven't seen this before. Kind of nice.
Saying,
Sang.
Past tense of sing.
Or blood. Sang. Le sang.
Le sang.
Le sang. I think there's le sang. Anyway,
I think in
forget.
hip hop parlance, actually predates hip hop. George Clinton and Funkadelic, they use the word sang a lot.
Yeah, something like that. You're very hip hop-esque, Dave.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You are Mr. Hip Hop.
Well, I
Like a bunny.
Still have a bit of a hop in my hip.
I like that curve. You're right.
Both
And
ways,
is there one
right?
that? Well, yeah, that's right.
It's nice.
It's like a crescent.
Yeah. Where the underpass to Monarch Park is, that we went through.
Yes, that freezing cold day.
Yeah, that
for
freezing
what we
cold-
do,
cold
walking
day.
through Toronto.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't think we're being taken. Well, maybe we are. I don't know.
So the underpass would be that away. That tall building down there
Yeah, with a sloped roof.
is
sort
called
of.
Aura,
Aura.
relatively new, right at the corner of
Relatively.
Gerrard and Yonge Street.
Yes.
And at night, it's lit up with kind of these sort of streamer
Yeah,
things
with sort of like
hanging down.
stalactites
That's right.
hanging down, lit
That's
up.
right.
You can see it practically all around Toronto at
Yeah.
night. And there's, of course, the CN Tower. But it's nice right now. Like, we're looking over another mall, so there's no building here yet.
Right, and what we are actually looking towards immediately, just in the area you're just talking about, is the other grocery store.
That's right. That's kind of where we're not really heading, but we're heading there. That's where we'll end up. So you just have to take our word for it. There are trains that go by, GO trains, freight trains, passenger trains.
There are 3 tracks.
3 tracks.
Yeah.
So at least 3 trains.
I've never, well, no, I see lights on now.
Lights
Does
are
that
coming.
mean a
Well,
train
no,
is going to
that's
come?
red. I don't know if that means they're coming or...
Red means stop.
Red means stop.
But there is one that says caution.
In other words, we still don't know if there's a train coming.
So that's Pape, the other side of Pape,
Yes,
the
the
northbound Pape heading up towards
Danforth?
the Danforths.
Yeah.
And
there's
the
a
Pape
school
subway
there,
station,
Pape
etc.
Street School over there. Must have been something in its day before buildings were in front of it,
Yeah.
because it's quite a momentous edifice.
Momentous.
Momentous, it's huge.
Edifice.
Now we're walking down on the other side.
The final leg of our
yeah.
downward
spiral,
Oh,
downward sang. I think that's
Sang.
his name. Sang. Our downward spiral.
Mr. or Ms. Sang has been here.
Yes. I never sang. I do sing. Sang. Look, there's a nice little bird.
A bird on a wire.
A bird on a wire.
Everything is a cliche today.
I know. Maybe not just today. That's very. I wonder if his name is Leonard. 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 Come, Leonard. Wither? Yes. Withering Heights.
Whither
Yep.
goest
He's
thou?
being met by a friend.
To see.
Who's
Yeah.
that woman who sings with Leonard Cohen? That sings the Leonard Cohen stuff?
Jennifer Warren?
Yeah, that's Jennifer. So it's Leonard and Jennifer. And over there, where we're heading in that direction, is a bunch of corn that's been planted by whoever lives in that house. It's at the side of their house where they get lots and lots of light. So the corn is pretty high.
Yeah,
Dave.
no,
it's
higher
excellent.
than any corn I've seen out in the country.
Yeah,
actually.
that's right.
Yeah, it's great.
So
Looks like
plant
it's
your
almost
corn
ready to go.
in the sun in your backyard, and maybe you will get this excellent corn.
Food tips.
Food tips. Look how high that is. That's really high.
But I don't see quite yet the
Well, that one looks like
corn.
it's starting. That's
Yeah.
an ear of corn.
And that's what that is as well, but they're not quite there yet.
Yeah, so interesting. Little tiny roots. You wonder how corn stands up. Well, with that, there's a fence, of course. But so that's it. We've made it to the south side of the exit of Pape. We've come across the bridge, which is really lovely. I hope you've enjoyed it. And now we're going to go to the grocery store. So thank you for joining us on this episode of What We Do with Dave and Marcia, walking through Toronto. See you next time. Now, what do we need at the store?
Well, I get in the mood for corn now.